I'd like to say that for me, my favourite prayer is the Holy Rosary, aside from the Mass and the prayers of the Church. But the Rosary is a dearly loved prayer, always has been since my childhood. I heard from my childhood the story of Fatima and the importance of praying the Rosary every day. My mother reminded me of this, just as our Heavenly Mother has said to us so often, pray the Rosary, pray the Rosary. It's very simple. It's very beautiful. And I think now sometimes that this is a way to heaven. That's what Our Lady said, didn't she, at Fatima? When the children asked her, are we going to heaven? Mary said to Lucia and Jacinta, yes, you're going, and Jacinta's going soon. Francisco asked, am I going to go to heaven? Is he going to go to heaven? Our Lady paused and said, yes, after you say pray many rosaries. In other words, rosaries were to help him get to heaven. And he dedicated himself especially to praying the rosary many, many times, St. Francisco. And now he's there in heaven. And we can join them. We can join our Blessed Mother and the saints and the angels one day. And that's our hope, to be in their company with God and Jesus. This is our ticket there. Prayer. We ask God to empower us with His Spirit, especially through prayer. I'll say this, another story that really touched my heart. In 2008 we had World Youth Day, when all youth from all around the world came to Sydney, Australia, with the Pope, Benedict the 16th. And all of them who were at World Youth, they got a little kit. They got a bag, and they also got a pair of rosary beads. And I remember hearing, this wasn't in the media, but I remember hearing that Archbishop Fisher, who is a Dominican, he asked Dominican sisters 1 year out from World Youth Day to pray, indeed the Rosary, every day, that there wouldn't be rain to upset World Youth Day week. Because World Youth Day week that year was in the middle of winter, Australia's winter, to coincide with the summer in the Northern Hemisphere, because so many were coming from the north. It's normally in summer. But in winter in Australia, and Archbishop Fisher was concerned that it might rain during the events of World Youth Day week. But he asked these Dominican sisters, remember that Saint Dominic was given the gift of the Rosary from our Blessed Mother, as in our beautiful picture of Our Lady of Pompeii in this church of Our Lady of the Rosary of Pompeii. But they prayed every day that there wouldn't be rain. And I remember, and maybe you might remember, but you can look at the records, the week before World Youth Day week it rained. World Youth Day week came, not a drop of rain. The whole week, beautiful sunshine. It was glorious, almost like spring for the whole week. And I remember getting on the bus to go back to Wagga Wagga after all the events, the final Mass in honour of the Holy Spirit. I remember getting in the bus, just about to leave, and seeing drops of rain hitting the windows of the bus. It had started to rain again. But all the celebrations had finished. And then it rained and rained, I think, during the week after that. That's the power of prayer. That's the power of the Rosary. That's the power of the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Gementes et